Got everybody else. All right, Cindy, I'm gonna make you co-host right now,
Perfect.
and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm just gonna mute a couple people's. Okay. All right. Everybody else. All right, Cindy, I'm gonna make you co-host right now. There you go. All right, you are ready to rock, Cindy. Take it over.
All righty. Okay, you guys. So it's hard for me to sit still right now. It's really hard to sit still. Okay. I'm just letting you know, most of my girls been chirping at me all night long. Why aren't you asleep? Why aren't you asleep? If you guys are asleep, you're missing the boat. I'm telling you, right now it's just craziness. So one of the things that I'm going to talk to you about is something that's just, in this industry, and I've been doing it for so long that you literally see or have heard of opportunities that come like this and you missed it and you missed the boat. Well, let me tell you what, guys, you're lucky you're here today because you haven't missed the boat yet. But I'm going to tell you what, you don't want your friends to miss the boat. You don't want your family to miss the boat. You don't want the people that you love to miss the boat. The stories that are coming in right now, you guys, literally, I could cry because some of these people are they've been struggling for so long that they can't believe this little tiny magic drop that they put under their tongue is changing their lives so dramatically. And we have right now from 12 all the way to 84. So it's not just one category. But I'm going to tell you something. Everything that we need to be doing right now is massive action. Massive action. You got to work your plan. You got to look and see who's running, who's raising their hand. And I don't mean raising their hand to say, well, we haven't gotten all of our stuff yet, and I'm going to wait until it all comes in, and then I'll get started. You guys, come on. This is business, okay? This is not Amazon, where somebody comes knocking at your door 24 hours a day. We have to indulge the fact that if you've ever been at a place where we are right now and you guys are blowing and going and you see what's happening with the company, you just better hold on because I'm telling you what, the rocket ship is ready to launch and you guys are the ones inside that rocket. You have to decide if you want to be looking at the rocket going across the sky or if you want to be riding in that rocket going across the sky. I'm just telling you guys right now, I'm in the rocket, okay? And I'm going. So we're going to talk a little bit today about, it's really hard to stay on task about what we should be doing or talking about. But what we should be doing, you guys, is complete massive action. You're going to look at how many people that came into your business in the beginning and maybe didn't take the initiative to really go and start their business. Okay, go back to some of them, give them a chance. Don't waste a lot of time. Just let them know that you've got 5 minutes to let them know what's happening, and then if they want to partake, here's some information. Take a look at it, and then move on. Okay, just say I love you guys, but I cannot waste time right now. You're not wasting time on any of the people that are just saying, yeah, and I don't even hang up. Boom. I literally go, did you hang up on me? I said, oh, I'm sorry, we got disconnected. Yes, I hung up on you. You know why? Because I can't waste any time right now. So I'm not going to sit and listen to the ooh-agglers. I'm just going to be working with the people that are like, okay, I'm ready. So if you don't know where your people are right now, if you don't know if they're qualifying for a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, I'm going to tell you a little story about my daughter. If you guys are not utilizing all of that stuff that's out there, all of the stuff that you guys could be passing around, where information goes, product flows. I've seen more people out there sharing. I think every other scroll is Three International on my feed because I have so many friends and so many people going, is this real? Is this real? I said, you guys, this is real. Get back with me as fast as you can because placement really matters, you guys. If you love your friends, your family, people, for the very first time in this industry, you have a place for those people. Front line to you, let them drop to the left, let them drop to the right, but let them know that you have spillage that could be shared underneath them if they just pay attention and get started. One of the things that we're looking at right now is there are a lot of leaders out there, you guys, that are on the road. I know that we have a big thing going on in the Bay Area. We have Adrian that'll be out there. I'll be out there. We have people that are going to be in the San Francisco area. We have people that are all over the United States. We have moms that are sitting in front of a little screen doing what I did in the very end. I wasn't sitting in front of a screen, you guys. I wanted to be able to stay home with my kids. I look back, my daughter's going to be 50 in April. 50 years old. She's having a massive party. She let us know. massive. Okay. We have a big backyard, so she can have a massive 50 party. But the key is that my daughter, who doesn't talk like her mother, she's rather shy and beautiful, has all she's been doing is telling her friends to talk to her mom, and then also sending out all of those flyers with her QR code on them. And my daughter will be a 3-star probably by tonight or probably in the morning, but she has that many people, and she already has 6 people coming to the invitation for Saturday to come and check out this company. 2 of them sent me a message and said, should I wait that long? No, you shouldn't wait that long. Why? Because all of those people that come to that meeting could be either below you, or they could be above you. You just have to decide. If you like somebody enough to say, you know what, timing is of the essence. I think Debbie and I've been on the phone all night long. Timing is of the essence. Debbie's the one who owns the health food store. I'm still not sure how to say her name right. I just say Debbie P in my phone. Okay. And I'm going to tell you something. When you're looking at all these businesses and all these places and these moms and pops, and I know Fotine and Marianne and all these people are working up in the Sacramento, in the Yuba City area that are actually getting out there. And you guys, there are independent pharmacies out there. There are people that are looking for a way to be able to have something that's an alternative to what their people are asking for. If you do not get out there, somebody else will. Somebody else will. So just know that they are going to go out in your backyard. We've already had 3, and they're already registering under somebody else. Okay. Why? Because you're not talking to them. Okay. Our goal is for us to get you connected to your people as fast as possible. Okay. We have a special running until Sunday night. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, your special is today. Your special opportunity is today. And you're going to get as many people in and registered today, so that way they can take advantage of tomorrow and the next day and the next day with all of their friends and family, bringing in all those 2 by 2 by 2. I just did a scenario for one of the girls who said, it's really hard to go 3-star, Cindy. And I said, really? It's a numbers game, you guys. I said, did you get your 2-pack? Yeah. Do you know if you go find 6 people that get their 2-pack and that you teach them to go down 3 levels of 2 by 2 by 2, that'll take you to 3-star? Did you guys know that? If you get 6 people on your front row that just did their twofer, they're now at 100 PV, and you go get those people that are doing 2 by 2 by 2, you've just added 600 PV in every single one of those legs. Do you think that's a little easier than say, well, you know what, I don't know enough about the products yet, but I would like to get that $999 investment because I'm going to show you how to make some big money, or I could get that $549. And now people are kicking themselves because they wish they would have spent the money and got those major packages coming, because people are waiting, and they are not waiting patiently, you guys, because they feel like every single thing that they're seeing on Facebook is like, I missed the boat. Oh my gosh, I missed the boat. You guys, for 14 days. I don't even know for 14 days. Maybe it's 12 days. I don't know, from when we got home and actually had access to that product. Okay. Think about it. Can you think about yourself in 90 days? There's not one person on this phone right now in 90 days that could not be a 4-star. Not one. Okay. Now we've taken massive action. Okay. I even screwed up, you guys. I said we had 61, and I thought that was really good. It was 61 sales. We had made 61 sales, brought in between 61 people that we revived and got orders for in our entire team within that week. 61 together as a team, not just me, together. So I just want you guys to know it was a team effort, not mine. But right now, if you have a small team, you better double it or triple it or quadruple it. And you better do it by the end of the day. You want to know how to do that? Because when you ask somebody to join you and go for the ride, people that have never made money, younger people that have never made money, you go find $200 and I'll show you I'll show you how to change your life. Not only will you be changing your life, but you're going to change the lives of thousands and thousands of other people. I said, where do you get to go out every single day and make a difference in someone's life? That's what we do with this company. That's what we do with these products. Somebody asked me, how much money do you make in network marketing? And I said, I never really know, you guys, because I have people that have been on the products for years and years and years. I may have signed them up the day I started, and I'm still reaping the benefits of what they've done because they're smart enough to get those products coming in every single month over and over and over again. And you know what I tell everybody, guys, money's just, it's what you need to live on. Okay. It's not your legacy. Nobody's going to say when they put you out there or spread your ashes or whatever they do, they're not going to say, man, did you see how much money was in her coffin? Did you see how much money was laying out there when they spread her ashes? No, that's not what they're going to say. They're going to say, job well done. You know why? Because that's what you're doing. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, whether you got paid or not. Period. That's it. End of story. Yes, they're going to pay you. Yes, they're going to love you. They're going to help you love others. And I said, when you get up, I've been praying all night, you guys. I'm prayer. I'm never going to ask you to accept the fact that, yes, I pray for all of you. And you know why? I'm praying for, I already owe Daniel $200 because of all the 2x2s and twos and twos and twos that are coming in. Because every 3 of my twos are going to get him $25 for our love connection. Okay. And I called Nikki. I go, Nikki, how do we do this? You know? And one of the girls said, well, you just go in your back office and you did. Okay, I'll hire somebody to do that. But here's the deal. When you're thinking about who today could I take to 3-star by Sunday? Who today could I take from 1-star to 2-star by Sunday? Who today could I take from 2-star to 3-star? Okay. Because it's a numbers game, you guys. It's just a numbers game. And those numbers will never change. They'll never change. You're going to do the 2x2. You're going to do the 2x2 with a $200 order, or you're going to do the 2x2 with a $999 order. You're going to do the 2x2 with two, and you're going to do $599. As long as they're brand new and you get your 2x2. You guys, it's just volume. Okay. It all adds up. You're going to get paid on all of it. The key is that how many people are you willing to talk to let them know that you're in a contest until Sunday night? And your contest means that you will be actually including them into your contest, and it could cost them, they could be getting 3 bottles, 9 bottles, or 15 bottles of liquid gold that will change the course of their family's life. Either they sit and look and wait. It's okay. I tell them, I'm not going to twist your arm. Okay. I'm not going to twist your arm, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to leave you behind. Honest to Pete, I don't want to leave you behind. And I said, if you've ever believed in anything that I've ever said before, timing is everything right now. Timing is everything. And if you guys have not got your little poster board out and you started drawing those names in those circles and you started putting names in those circles, I highly suggest that you do. Some of you guys work off your phone. I am a numbers freak when it comes to, I need to know down to the penny right today. If I'm going to tell you something, I want to show you how to do it. And then I'm going to snapshot that. And I'm going to say, when you get this done with this number, and this number, you're going to be a 3-star. You're going to be a 2-star. You're going to be a 1-star. You're going to be a qualified brand ambassador. Oh, let's see. We had 26 people. And out of that, 21 of them were part of our team that were getting their 2x2 and getting their very first $25 order. What if you guys had 1,000 of those people? 1,000 of those people that got that $25 and 2x2 and then got that extra $50 certificate. And they got that 25, and then their compensation from the company because they're smart enough to get on their smart ship and they're smart enough to get their volume that they need to be a qualified brand ambassador. They've got their 2-pack done, or they've got their $5.99 done, or they've got their $9.99 done. Okay. Some of us have ordered 5 and 6 of those $9.99s. Wish they were here right now. But if you're in business, you guys, invest in yourself. Don't invest in the bank. You know, the minute you get your products, your credit cards will be paid off. Okay. If you don't just give it away, okay, you're in business. You want to make sure that you're thinking about not only, and I'm going to forward to my team, what are the tax advantages? We're in January. What are the tax advantages of you joining me today in a business that's going to be from now until whenever you decide? I'm not going to force you to do this. Okay. But I am going to let you know all the tax advantages that are applicable to you and I working together. I've been in business for almost 50 years, you guys, maybe longer. I can't even remember. Okay. Mike and I got married 50 plus years ago. And I think I was 18. And by the time I was 19, I had my very first business at a little children's store. Okay. I wanted to go and have my own franchise. What if you could franchise through the entire United States and the globe right now? And I'm playing a game with my whole team. Okay. because I'm very competitive. I hope you all know that. I'm very competitive. And I said by February the 15th, I would have distributors in all 50 states. We're almost halfway done. Now, we might bring that up to February 1st. Who do I know that's in South Dakota? Who do I know that's in North Dakota? I got a hold of my nephew and I said, honey, I said, you used to live in North Dakota. Let's get somebody in North Dakota. It's cold out there. They're not working right now. A lot of them are sitting there wondering how they're going to stay warm, how they're going to pay their electric bills, how they're going to pay their propane bills. And we're going to show them how to do that. Okay, let's do that. And then I said, I need somebody in New Jersey. So I got a hold of one of my girlfriends in Pennsylvania. I said, hey, I need somebody out there in New Jersey. What for, Cindy? Well, I need a distributor out there. I said, I need somebody in a distribution location where I can move people to that area if I have to, that she will help me take care of those people. Is that something we could figure out today? I just got 2 more in Colorado, just got 3 in Nevada. Okay. Got 2 in Utah. Okay. I didn't do that by myself, you guys. This is a team effort. A team effort. Can we fill up the entire state of the United States of America? Wait till we go global. Wait till you guys put a world map up there and you've got distributors in all those 16 countries. Okay. And all those provinces. You guys have got to have fun with this. And you guys, when you start having fun, it's not a hard business. Okay. It's a life business. It's something you would do whether they paid you or not. If you think about, if you're doing something for the right reasons and you're doing it for life and you're saying, I have this lady who can hardly walk. I have this young man who's 500 pounds and praying every day that he'll be able to get out of a chair before they amputate his legs. Do you think for 1 minute that I'm going to hold back and not say something? Do you think for 1 minute that Cindy Maddux would not boldly say what she's going to say no matter what anyways, that you've got to take a chance? You guys, you've got to take a chance. You've got to walk over and knock on your neighbor's door. You've got to walk down the street. You've got to go to the local farmer's market. You've got to go downtown. You've got to take a stroll. You've got to hit every one of your hair salons in your area. Anybody and everybody, that the dry cleaners, it doesn't matter. If you have those posters that have your information embedded in it, let me tell you what, okay? If you have those little handbills that have your information in it, that has your QR code, and you direct them to your QR code, you could go out putting you and your team could put out 1,000 pieces and take your phone, you guys, and just say, here's my QR code. Let me have you snap that really fast. For some of you guys that don't have a lot of money, for some of your people that don't have a lot of money, don't stop them from making money, you guys. There's ways to make it happen. And if you don't understand that, call me or text me or whatever, and I'll explain it. We don't have time for that right now, because our goal right now is to move as many people to the next level as possible, as fast as possible. Why? Because I'm going to tell you something. Been in the industry long enough to know the big guns are coming. The big guns are coming. And I'm going to tell you something. Some of these people that have been sitting on the fence, we're cracking eggs every single day, guys, because they're falling off that fence so fast. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and he doesn't worry about putting things together right now. All he's saying is, where can I get in? Can I get a spot at the top? No. I'll sponsor you, but you're going to fall to the bottom just like everybody else. There's not one person that's better than you are. Just remember that. Not one person deserves better than you do. You're out there fighting the fight. You're doing the battle. You're going out there and you're doing your work every single day. You deserve to have all of the bells and whistles and perks and those $150 thank you bonuses and those $100 bonuses and those PIB bonuses, because you're going to have to put gas in your car when you're traveling. I'm going to be traveling next week, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I better make $1,000 before I leave town. Well, that's what I do. I'm very competitive. If I know I've got to do something, I'm going to make sure I've got it paid for. And you guys, I'm going to tell you something. If you cannot be competitive with the person that you're looking at in the mirror right now, and you cannot say, I can do this with or without even my upline, if it means that your upline quit, mine did. Okay, not the smartest move ever made in the history of network marketing, because I wouldn't mind having Cindy Maddux under me. Okay, because I know her heart. I know what she's willing to do for her team. I know what she's willing to do for the people that she loves and she cares about. And don't hesitate, you guys. If you haven't made a difference today, it's your chance. It's your turn. Go make a difference in your own backyard. And if you want to start moving to other spaces, other places, and you haven't got your QR code on the information, you guys better get it done today. Because I'm going to tell you, I have so many people that are just going in and registering themselves. And I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. I usually have to sit down, write it down, send it off to one of my team to put it in the computer. Okay. Do you have to be tech savvy? Okay. I tell my team, I'm not tech savvy. I'm talk savvy. Okay. I'm number savvy. If you don't want to make a mistake, you call me because I can look at your back office. I can look at your numbers and I can tell you within 5 minutes. You need X amount of dollars. You need X amount on this side. You need X amount on that side. You guys, I have dyslexia and ADD. Whoo, lucky me. So think about that. If you don't understand the comp plan, don't spend a lot of time trying to figure it out right now. They gave you the 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Just remember, you want to go 3 diamond. I mean, you want to go 3 star. Okay, I see diamonds all the time, you guys. My husband's very generous. I'm a lucky girl. Let's put it that way. I should be wearing them all the time, but I just don't. Okay, because it's like I'm so afraid I'm going to lose them. I'm like, oh, I don't want to lose those. Those cost a lot of money, but I will be wearing them soon. Okay, so not to be bragging, but I do love the fact that. And I'm going to tell you something. Here's something else you got to think about. Okay. If you can't get everything done, because if you guys saw my house right now, you'd go, oh my gosh. My husband did the dishes yesterday. He cleaned off the counter. He brought the laundry out to the laundry to get it ready. And I'm going to tell you what, if you have a spouse or you have someone that loves you or you have kids and you just put those little dollar signs up there, here, $5. If you go and I called my grandson, I said, honey, I said, Grandma can't get her car cleaned out. Can you clean out her car? Well, yeah, everything went in my living room, but he got my car cleaned out. It's ready to go to the detailers today. And then it has to go get oiled because I will be on the road. Okay. And the reason why I'm going to be on the road, because you know what? There are people out there waiting for us. There are people that are old connects that you have. You guys don't waste time. I'm telling you, if I've ever seen fire burning right now, it's fire burning and it's burning up. I was so tickled. I think I cried after her yesterday because I was that mom. I wanted to be home with my kids, but yet I lived way out in the country. I didn't have all the technical things that we have nowadays. We didn't have AOL. I had AOL. That's what I had. That shows you how old I am. I'm almost 70. Okay. So you just think about, okay, if that was the only way we could, and we had a hand phone. We didn't have any changes. We were either talking on a conference bridge or we weren't talking at all. We were doing a one-on-one because there weren't. And when we moved out here, you guys, 3 people had the same phone line. My mother-in-law would run over to the house and say, okay, it's somebody for you. You guys, I live in the country. So it's changed a lot since then, but I can tell you that, you know what? I don't want you guys to think that you can't do it by yourself. There are so many people out there right now that are raising their hands to help you. Your leaders are raising their hands to help you. They're showing you every skill set that they've got. Take it and run with it. Know that they're giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. Okay. I'm telling you, I laugh now. I think about, how much time gets wasted with people that sit and watch, and I think about my daughter. And I think, oh my gosh, my daughter, in a previous company, you guys, my daughter would hold the clipboard for me. She was beautiful. My daughter's beautiful. She still is. She would hold the clipboard and all the guys would be running over to her clipboard. Okay, what are we signing up for over here? Oh, go talk to my mom. Oh, and her Jeannie Maddux would be on that clipboard. And Jeannie Maddux would be on that clipboard. If you're not utilizing every single event in your area and you're taking your grandkids who can run faster than you can, and you're taking your neighbor kids and my Camp Maddux kids, they're out there going, Mrs. Maddux, where do you want me to take these? Where do you want me to go? I said, honey, you can run faster than Grandma Cindy. I said, you get that out there. I said, and if you make that sale, if you get that, I'll give you that $25. You go get 50 of those out there and I'll give you $25. Well, you guys, one sale is $25. One sale. Oh, by the way, it's tax write-off too. Okay, I'm business too. But I love my kids. And I love the fact that they're willing to go do whatever it takes. They're coming to set up chairs for me on Saturday. They're coming to help get the coffee ready. They're helping set up the refreshment table at the event. And you guys got to love on all those people out there that are waiting. And you guys, there's people sitting there praying for the answer, and you have it. You have that little bottle of liquid gold. It's coming, you guys. I've never felt the sense of urgency to get your extra orders in now than I have, because you want to get yourself back in line again. And if you have a smart ship, get in line again and get in line again. You get a smart ship under another person in your family as fast as possible. Get in line again. That's all I'm going to tell you, because you ain't seen nothing yet. You wait till 1,000 people come in from another company that's going under. Okay, they're going under. Okay, well, guess what? We're adopting daily. Okay, just know that. My previous company, we would say that to everybody. She said, "You go tell them we are adopting daily," and that's what we are doing. So with that, I think I've run out of time. Not sure, but if you guys have any questions.
Oh, it was so good. You want me to, I think you should just keep going, Cindy. Just kidding.
Okay. Well, the other thing I want to tell you guys, the clock is ticking. Okay, the clock is ticking. You have until you guys could have 3 or 4 brand new 1 stars, 2 stars, and 3 stars by Sunday night. You got to show them the plan. And I'm telling you, if you line up those 6 people with the 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, and they run and they run and they run, and you saw what the young lady did yesterday and had 60 people. Hello. She did that by herself with her team. Okay. Well, we did 61 orders and new people. Okay. But you guys, specifically, you want to make sure, okay, that everything that the company gives you is a reward. They're giving you reward certificates. If you need to break those up, if they're giving you tokens, you guys, I had so much freebie stuff in my back office. I'm like, couldn't break it up fast enough to give it away. Why? Because I want 20 more distributors out there doing what? Spreading the word. Okay. So if I had a little mini franchise in every single town in California, you think I might make some money? You think I might help some people? You think I might have that swimming pool that I want in my front yard? You bet I will. Okay. And I'm not talking about a doughboy. Okay. I'm talking about the real deal. It's been on my dream board. And I'm telling you what, if you don't have a dream board right now, you're crazy. I have dream boards, and one of these days I'll put them out there where you guys can see them. Where I wanted backhoes for my husband, we wanted bulldozers, we wanted little trucks for him to travel to and from work. We wanted gates put in that were electric and they swung by themselves. That's still on this list. And then we had all these things that were things that I wanted to take my kids. I wanted a $2,500 paycheck for the week. Then I wanted to be able to take 5 of my girlfriends to we didn't call them Airbnbs back then. I wanted to take them to a hotel, and I wanted them to enjoy the life that I've lived and not stay in a Motel 6. They're going to stay at a Marriott or a Hilton or a Caesar's Palace. Okay. They're going to go out there and they're going to walk around as proud as a peacock. You know why? And I used to see them change the way they talked, the way they walked, the way they felt. And I'd have little goodie bags, and I'd say, "Okay, you guys, everybody's got their goodie bag. Look in your goodie bag." And they would say, "Oh my gosh." Oh, I mean, you guys, the little things that you do for your team, you guys, is priceless. I'm blessed to have my daughter who lives next door, who is my right hand and my penny, who she's at Costco. And I, for any of you guys know, I don't shop. You don't invite me shopping, you'll hate me, because I walk in, I get what I get, and I go back out and sit in the car, because then I can talk to people. Okay. I don't like to shop because most people go in and waste a lot of money. Okay. I go into Costco and I go to the blueberry section. I get my bananas and I get my chicken fingers, and I get my creamer and eggs for Mike, and we're gone. Get the spinach, the chilies. And so my other girlfriends go and shop for me, and my daughter's always shopping for the vegetables and the farmer's market and all that stuff. You guys, it's right there. But if you can't get it all done, don't pretend that you can. Don't pretend that you can. Lean on other people right now. You don't have time to waste. You honestly do not have time to waste. You have no time to waste. I'm telling you right now, 0 time to waste. Because if you've been in the industry as long as I have, and you've seen what I've seen, there are going to be people stomping on other people. This is a compressed binary. As far as I see it, it's a compressed binary. You guys, every one of you needs to have 10 on your left and 10 on your right. And then you start maximizing every single bit of earning potential that you have underneath you, because they're going to all drop to the right, and they're going to all drop to the, excuse me, left and right. I'm backwards right now. So just know that they're going to ask you all kinds of, where did those people come from? How come there's no name on that person right there? I said, oh, that was a thank you bonus because you came in when I told you to come in. You ranked up when I told you to rank in. Okay, that's a thank you bonus. You will understand it at your next training. You may not understand it now. Just remember, I just gave you the biggest gift in the world. Okay. And that's the way I look at it. And once you understand this industry and you understand where you are, and I have a left leg that's blowing and going, and most of my team leaders are in that left leg, and they're going, I have a lot of volume. Okay. We're not even going to talk about it because they're like, where did that all come from? And I said, you keep your smart ship at 60 PV or more and try and keep it at a minimum of 60 PV. You don't ever drop that smart ship. Because once you lose that volume, you guys, it's really hard to get it back within a 48-hour period of time. It's almost impossible. Right. Okay. And we're special, but we're not that special. So just know that right now, it's all about planning your plan of action and then taking action, and then don't look right. Don't look left, look at right in front of you and just say, this is what's going to happen. I'm running for 3-star pro. I'm running for 3-star elite. I'm running for 4-star. Okay. And once you put it in front of you, you don't stop looking at it. Somebody said, how did you guys get to 3 elite? I said, you guys, when we started that week, we had 22 cycles. 22 cycles. For any of you guys in the business, you understand what 22 cycles looks like. And then you have to get all the way to 100 to get to 3-star elite. So you just think about how much product that we moved together to make that happen. All right, Adrienne.
Wow, Cindy, that was so powerful. Thank you so much for all the pump up today, getting us fired up, the reminders of, keeping our blinders on and really, putting the marketing back in our business and making sure that we're working with our team. I think it's key. I mean, I know on our 3-star call last night, we shared a lot about how to be able to do that appropriately. And, really just like, just crushing it, just going out there and just believing it's going to happen. I mean, Cindy, obviously, if you're looking at 22 cycles and you need to go to 100, I know what that feels like, by the way, right? And also know what it feels like to tell a team leader that, like, okay, it's time to get to work. Do you know what I'm saying? So how do we get to work? We have to work with every single person, leave no stone left unturned, making sure that they're working with their reporting, they understand where their volume comes from and where they need to pick it up, right? So all that stuff is so key. So thank you for sharing that. And honestly, congratulations again on your new 3-star elite, on your way to 4-star. Woo, woo, here she goes. Okay, so it's going to be fun to be able to celebrate that next advancement for you and your team. So every single one of you guys has an opportunity to crush it today. I will be doing a 7 p.m. Opportunity Zoom. It'll be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. If you guys would like to invite people to that, I'll be flipping the chart tonight and going through what the opportunity is. And then tomorrow we have Gary and Freda on. It's going to be great. Saturday there's a Spanish training. I also put in the group that we will be in Northern California at the Hilton Garden Inn in Cupertino. You guys go onto your Facebook. This is just a tip. Go into your Facebook and put friends in Northern California. Do a search and start reaching out to all of those people and letting them know you have the GLP-3, what you're doing, and that they can come meet you and your mentors in person. Cindy's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Carmen's going to be there. Caroline and John are going to be there. It's going to be a great group of people. So we really want to pack the house. So anybody that you know in Northern California right now, it's a beautiful room, very abundant space. So you're not going to want them to miss that opportunity. And then that's that. Okay. And Marianne, I can see you want to share something. Go ahead. Yes.
I am so excited. I went into my pharmacy yesterday and told him, look, I have something I want to share with you, and I'm not sure if you would stock it in your store, but you know me, I lost a lot of weight and that I was taking 17 to 18 prescriptions and now I'm down to 5. He goes, yeah. I said, this is how I'm doing it. And so he sounded really interested. And I said, well, I can get you with my upline because she's more knowledgeable. So Fotine called him, talked to him, and then he wants all the facts and the scientific reports and everything. So I sat last night and printed it all out. So today we're meeting with him again. I'm so excited.
Wonderful. Marianne, I feel your excitement and I feel your passion. And don't you love when a good thing goes good?
Yeah.
So keep doing doing that and expect it and expect for that to happen. Right now, there's a lot of good things going great, right? So just expect that good news to happen when you guys are reaching out to people. So congratulations, Marianne. Okay, George, go ahead. You want to share?
Could you repeat the site?
Sorry, it is not a training, it's an opportunity meeting on Saturday. That's we are having.
Oh, sorry. Did I say the word training? I apologize.
Yeah.
Opportunity meeting. Perfect. Thank you for the correction.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Okay. And you guys can read the graphic in there too. So definitely invite anyone you know that's Spanish speaking or has a large Spanish network. Definitely invite, because I know Astrid and George are going to do a phenomenal job. So excited for that. Thank you guys for putting that together. Okay.
Yeah,
And then
very
Could
good.
you spell out the site for tonight?
yes. And you know what? More importantly, I will put it in the chat. It's 3opp.com. 3op.com is the new for all opportunities Zoom.
I couldn't get that.
You can't get it?
I couldn't get it on browsers and devices.
So you just put it up if you just like you're going to a website.
You're spelling out
should-
the word 3.
Correct. Yeah. I put it in the chat. So it's THREEOPP.com.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Okay. So when you go there, I just put it up in my browser, like as if I'm going to an internet page. Like, so
Right.
not on Zoom in any way,
No.
just like going up in and like as if I were to go to any website in your address bar
Okay.
online. Yeah.
Thank
See if
you.
it works again. I mean, obviously nobody's going to let you in right now because nobody's there, but you can try to see if it'll connect and pull that up. Okay. And sometimes you do have to put the www in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just depends on your browser.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's working. I just tested. Yeah.
All right. Okay, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being on. This is recorded. I also already put it in the chat. Cindy was on fire. Definitely send it out to your teams to get them pumped up. And I will see you guys on another Zoom later tonight. Okay. Bye, everyone. We'll see you. Have a great day.